What's going on, guys? Hey, thank you so much for stopping by. But before we get into this positive motion idea and before we go any further, please make sure you hit that like button down below, the sub button over on that side, and share this video with all your friends. All right, let's go. How we doing today, friends? So the more that I sit here and the more that I go through stuff, the more that I realize that a lot of what I say is going to be on deaf ears. I did a social experiment this week. On my personal Facebook, I decided to put up the quote, and I'll say this exactly as I worded it. I am done wearing masks anymore. That's it. That was the status. That was the post. And this post garnered so much hate. So much hate. It was honestly a little disheartening. And the reason that it was disheartening is the fact that this post was left intentionally vague. Like, very, very vague. I didn't specify timing. I didn't specify placement. I didn't say why. I didn't give any details. There was not a single person that jumped onto this to ask me what I was talking about or in what way. It was immediately either 100% support or 100% hate. And what surprised me the most about this is there were a lot of people that I thought would have been fairly neutral on it or have a more understanding approach to it that decided that they weren't going to go that way. They decided that they wanted to just hardtail it one way or the other. And the posts that surprised me the most were how many people decided that it was a good idea to just automatically insult me. So what's the point of this? Well, I'm trying to understand, and maybe you guys can come up with this. Maybe you guys can give me an answer for it. But why does a difference of opinion automatically justify degrading someone? There was one particular quote and one particular comment that really made me laugh, and it was, I'm actually, the quote was something along the lines of how, nut up, wear a mask, you useless waste of life, or something like that. And I'm not going to lie, when I first started reading some of these comments, it really irritated me. It really bothered me because I'm like I've been mean in my past life. Like, I've been mean to people, but I've never intentionally just wanted someone to, I've never told someone to, that they're a waste of space. And what makes me laugh about all of this is the whole entire point of putting this post out was to see just how many people would react so negatively. Well, the real funny thing about all of this, it didn't change my opinion at all. I'm still not going to wear a mask if I don't have to. And there's a number of reasons for that. The last video, we kind of talked about that as well. And I told you guys to do your research and kind of pay attention to everything, and you might have a better idea of what's actually going on. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're for masks or against masks, or you're left or right or Dem or Republic. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. There's no excuse to be a dickhead to someone for no reason. There's none. Like, a matter of opinion is not a reason to be an asshole. All right. And I'm not going to get out here and I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. I'm not going to tell you, what you need to do or how to live. I'm just going to say that if you want good things to happen to you, be a good person. It doesn't matter what your skin color is. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what god or gods you worship. Treat people like people, and you get treated like people. Treat people like animals, you get treated like shit. It's not that hard. What makes it even easier is in the age of social media, it does not take anything to click a few buttons and not have to pay attention to someone. Now, guys, if you guys want to check this out, I'll link the Facebook post down below so you guys can go see it. The whole entire comment thread is actually pretty good. There's a lot of good information. There's a lot of facts that were presented on both sides of the argument. I had one particular individual who played devil's advocate, for the best way to say it, but then he also went too far and he wouldn't let it go. Like, he had made his point, and yet he still had to keep going, which was expected, but a little sad too. You know, when told that the conversation was done, he then proceeded to follow me to another social media platform. And forgive me, guys, but show a little restraint, show a little respect. If you don't agree with something that someone's saying, that's fine. Say your piece, say your bit, give the information that you have, and then move along. It's not that hard. Again, treat people like a dick, get treated like a dick. It's not rocket science. It's not. With that being said, guys, why do you think it's okay to be rude, to be vulgar, to insult people for a change of opinion? What makes that okay? I want to know what you guys think on that, so go ahead and leave your comments down below. And again, guys, don't forget, hit that like, hit that sub button. Let's get this channel going. Let's do some fun stuff, and let's continue to bring you guys the questions and the comments that you want, all right? Y'all have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next time. Bye.